Hello everyone, welcome back to the next video. In this video, I will show you how you can set up Moodle LMS locally with Docker. Now, I have followed a lot of tutorials on this. Everything was so complicated. Like I was looking for a simple tutorial which can quickly get me up and running with Moodle LMS or with Docker. But I think finally I have found something which is easy to set up. So all you need is Docker running on your system, and I'll just open one terminal and I'll clear everything out. Okay, all we need to do is go to this particular URL. So Bitnami, I am not really sure what it is. Maybe it is a company or something like that. So but it offers Moodle, so I want to pull the latest Moodle version. So first you will have to copy this, make sure Docker is running, just paste it like this. Now it will pull Moodle from Bitnami. So let's just wait for this to finish. Finally it has pulled Moodle from Bitnami. Okay, then we have already done this step. If you wanted a specific version, so instead of latest you will have to specify the version, but yeah, I wanted the latest version. We don't need to do this as well, we have already done it. And then creating a network, I'm not really sure what this is. Like, I'm not a Moodle expert, but if you try to run this command, I'll just show it to you. We get an error. Maybe we need to set few things up, but I don't know what the use of it is, because here you can see it is Moodle network already exists. So it just, I don't know, maybe it is already set up on my machine. But yeah, just try to run it once. Even if you get an error like me, it's fine. I think it is already exists, that's why it is giving me an error. Then you have to copy this command. Now don't copy this command. If you try to copy it, it copies this dollar sign as well, which throws error. I will just, apart from the dollar sign, I'll copy everything. So I'll just copy this and I'll paste it over here. Again, this will take a bit of time because it needs to install MariaDB. So yeah, let it do its thing. So once this is done, I'll come back and show you the next steps. So as you can see, MariaDB was installed. Then we need to create a volume. So again, don't just click on this copy, because it copies the dollar as well. I'll just copy it manually without the dollar sign, and again I'll just paste it inside my terminal. So here you can see it has created the Moodle data as well. Then to run our application, we need to create a Docker Compose file. I have tried running this command. It fails for me for some reason, maybe I don't know why. So what it basically does is it will create a Docker Compose file in your, wherever your working space is, like wherever you are inside the terminal, and then it will try to run the Docker Compose file. That's what it does. But I think this command is little outdated. So what typically I do is just copy this HTTPS URL which you see at the very end till here, compose.yaml. Again, it got hidden because of the copy button. Just copy this URL from HTTPS to docker compose.yaml. So here you can see I have already opened it. Then I'll just copy everything from this particular file. I will now go to your workspace directory wherever you feel like. I'll just go to the downloads folder. I'll create one file folder named Docker. Again, you can name it whatever you feel like, maybe Moodle or whatever according to you. Just open it inside VS Code or whatever your text editor is, and I'll create one file named docker compose.yaml. Post.yaml. Okay, and then I'll just paste the code which we have copied. Again, it's the same code which we copied it from this particular URL. And the final step is we just need to run docker compose up. Now I'm using the latest version of Docker dash compose is no longer available. If you're using older version, you will have to use docker dash compose. But just to show it to you, I don't require this D. Maybe I don't know what this D is. Maybe it is a detach mode or something like that. But let me just show it to you. If I run something like this, it will not work. Again, I need to cd to the downloads folder. Okay, and I'll need to cd to the docker folder which I have created. Again, if you have named it different, you will have to cd to that particular file. I'll clear everything out. Now if I just run docker compose up, here you can see I'm getting a docker dash compose is not available. You have to use docker space compose space up, and now it should be able to pull all the data. So here you can see we have our Moodle running. Now all you need to do is go to localhost colon, I think it is 8080. If you see over here, I think this is the port. So let's try going over there. So here I'll just refresh this. Here you can see localhost colon 8080. We are inside our Moodle. So just click on login. Now the admin login are something like this. uh, Username is user, okay, and password is Bitnami. I'll click on login, don't update, and here you can see I'm already inside our Moodle LMS. Again, if you missed out what's the password and username is user, password is Bitnami. Okay, so yeah, here it is. You can just enable the edit mode and play around with this. Yeah, that's how you can install Moodle LMS locally with help of Docker. Thank you for watching. Bye.